Hey everybody on YouTube. I just kind of at the urging behest of my friend Isaac Woodruff, aka Malik Thanewolf. I wanted to do kind of an update on my collection, on my lightsaber collection. Some things have changed since I've last done a video, which was a while ago. I've been moving around a bit. A lot of stuff's gone on. Been real busy, so I'm gonna try to do a video on what I've got. I'm gonna do, so most of my sabers you'll see are ultra sabers, but I'm also gonna kind of talk about some of my sabers that some of them I'm actually selling, some of them, and then I'm gonna do another video on my sabers that actually aren't ultra sabers, which you'll see are very few and far between. So we'll kind of start here. So we'll start my favorite ones here. So this one is kind of my tester. It's the Shock Ellie. Got it with a black AV switch. I took the pommel and the red CoverTech wheel from my Crimson Savior and put them on here. So the reason I call this my tester is it's got the quick disconnects. So what happens is if I get an LED module, a new color, I want to see what it looks like, I'll go ahead and I'll put it in this saber since it's the easiest one to open and swap the colors out of. And then it kind of gives me a good idea of what I'm working with, what it's going to look like in another saber. This one, right now I have it in the violet amethyst, just the regular purple color. This one is my recent one. It's the Spectre that I got with they accidentally add a D ring on the pommel. A happy accident. I didn't order it, but believe me, I was happy to get it and not pay the extra $5 for it. Right now I have this set up in blue violet amethyst, and it's got the black AV switch, blue illuminated, blue violet amethyst. Gonna turn it off because the batteries are kind of dying in this one. This one's one of my other favorites. It's the Sentinel Lev5. I'm really loving these V5 models, as you will see. I have a couple other V5s. I just love them. Be it whether with or without the gold accents, I love them. I love that they have the AV switches now. I like their windows. Just this was a very good redesign for the sabers. So I swapped the. Let me see what it is real quick. I swapped it the Initiate Lev5. Or no, I'm sorry, the Aeon Lev5's pommel, and I put it on here. And you'll see what I did with that pommel and what I swapped it with on the Aeon Lev5. Just so you know, I also have the Ultra Sabers website up here in case I forget what a saber is. This here is my Grandmaster Eli. The Grandmaster Eli. I put the Fallen Sabers pommel on this one. And this one is in Sentinel Yellow. Oh, I think I forgot do this color. Both of these are in Sentinel Yellow, which is one of my favorite colors. Now this one kind of has more of a sentimental value to me. This is the Crimson Scorpion, but it's the very first Ultra Saber I ever bought, I ever reviewed. So this kind of started my love affair with Ultra Sabers. I used I believe this is the Bellicos's pommel on it. And it's in Sunrider's Destiny. And it's got a green illuminated AV switch. This one was a trade. I got in a trade from my good friend Malik Thanewolf, aka Isaac Woodruff. Isaac's probably going to get a couple shout outs in this review here. After all, he is the one that inspired me to upload this video. This one, I think this is the Grandmaster's pommel on the bottom, and it's in blazing red. This next one here, this is the Empress Ellie. As you can see, I kind of customized it. I took the second shroud off because when you have the two shrouds, you get about this much room to work with, which I have small hands, but even then it's pushing my hand into the button or the activation switch or the pommel. So, and this one I have in fire orange, like Ray. This one, this is the, let's check it real quick. Make sure I get it right this time. This is the Apprentice Ellie V5. Got it with the black AV switch. I put the Shock Ellie pommel on it. And this one is just in Sunrider's Destiny. It's got the 24-inch blade. Now this one is made of, this was my first two-handed saber. I made it with obviously the link here, the coupler. This one I got the Initiate Ellie, I think it's the Ellie V4. And I got this in a mystery box, I believe. It's gonna be like one of my first review videos I believe I did. It's in consular green. This one I got in a trade, and this is the dark one, the Dark Initiate. Dark Initiate Ellie, or Dark Initiate V4. With both of these have the silver AV switches, and this one is in violet amethyst. Again, I'm using the pointed edged 24-inch blades on these. This one is the most movie realistic. This is the Consular, aka Qui-Gon Jinn's saber. AV switch, consular pommel, and it's in tri-consular green. So what I did was I traded Malik Thanewolf for his Manticore saber, and it had this tri-Cree consular green color in it. But what I did was with his permission, I swapped it out for the Sunrider's Destiny, and then I traded that, when he won that one back, the Manticore, I traded it back for this guy. and then I kept this one in tri-consular green. And like I said, this just gives it the movie realistic Qui-Gon Jinn saber, aspect to it. Now, these ones are ones I am going to be selling. So, a couple of them are already spoken for. I have a good friend of mine who's building and this is his words, a nerd cave. So, a couple of these are already kind of spoken for. But, so, this one is my Aeon Ellie V5. As you can see, what I did was I took the claws. The video for this is on here explaining how I did it. So I pried the claws out, I flipped them down, because the problem is with them going down, if you grab here, these claws, they're a little dull now, but when I first got, were a little sharp, they will kind of dig into your hand. They will dig in about here. They will dig in. It's not to say that they'll break the skin, but they will kind of leave indents, and depending on how hard if you're dueling with them, or if you just cosplaying with them, you know, after a little while, you're going to feel it. So anyway, got with the black AV switch, put another shock ellie pommel on here. I got it in Adagan silver with color discs, and with the color discs, I turned it into this, which is basically, it's a light hot pink, basically. This one is going to be sold to my friend, along with this saber here, which was my raffle extravaganza prize, which you just saw. This is the Dark Apprentice Ellie V4 in consular green. I also sold him my Crimson Saber. I just used one of the old silver pommels on here to accent it. Otherwise, I haven't done anything with it. It's got the windows, consular green. These two, as of now, are already spoken for him. This one is my Crimson Fallen. It's got, right now, I'm probably going to leave it with this. It's got the Spectre pommel. I think right now why I have it in is, I think this one's actually Bane's Heart, even though it looks like blazing red, but I think that's just the batteries in this saber are a little low. But unless I'm wrong, I think this is the Bane Heart's color in it. But I'll probably switch to something else like blazing red or whatever. I'll figure out later. But this one, I'm selling. The thing is, as much as I love all these sabers, I'm going to be moving back, knock on wood, in a couple months. And so, as I'm moving around, it gets very hard to move all my stuff. I'm going to be buying a new guitar, so keep an eye out for that video. A new guitar, hopefully in the next month or so, 3-4 weeks, whatever. And I need money, plus spoiler alert, I just bought a saber from the Puck store, and that just cost me about $318. So some of the stuff just needs to go, whether it goes towards the guitar, whether it goes towards that new saber. I mean, these are all really good sabers, don't get me wrong. This one is the Princess Ellie, and I put this one in Adagan silver, which is probably about the best color that really shows in here. Even then, it doesn't. So the problem with this saber is, maybe it's because it's I think it's because it's a thin neck saber, plus the light doesn't just protrude from here. There's a little thing in the middle that disperses the light out. The problem with it is it gives a very weak presentation to it. So I think I had it in Sunrider's Destiny. I've tried other colors. Even blazing red, as dark a color as that is, just never shown that bright. So my view is it's kind of time to go for this to go. This one my friend's also looking at. This is their Ultra Saber's first actual real double bladed lightsaber. This is the one that's kind of, I think it's based off a video game character's lightsaber, if I'm not mistaken. This one is the Dominicide LE. The battery compartments that I talk about here. I got this in Tricree Fire Orange, which, again, the phone makes it look like it's yellow, but it's this very dark, bright orange. So, very nice one. I think my friend said he wanted to buy this one as well. So at least 3 of these are on reserve for him. These 2 are kind of up in the air. So talk to me. I also have different colors to because both of these have quick disconnects, so I can put different colors into them. So if you're interested, talk to me. Otherwise, I know my friend, he's going to want these. He's probably going to want those. So now I want to show these some sabers that aren't from Ultra Sabers. I don't have many. Again, I'm going to get one more from the Puck store, but so this is from Saber Trio. This is the first one I got that was not a Ultra Saber. It's in an amber color, which I think because due to the berries, it kind of makes it look like a fire orange right now. But I got with a gold switch. I actually put a Ultra Saber's gold cover tech on here. I swapped it with the cover tech that was on here. I think I put this cover tech on another saber, and then this is an Ultra Saber's. I think it's from one of the new Ellie 5, the V5 saber pommels. So, and it's an amber color. Really, it looks like the fire orange, but again, that's because I think the berries are wearing down, so the color gets a little darker. This one is my favorite one. This is the saberforge. So anyway, oh, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. I love Saber Trio. It's a good company. I think it's in the Philippines or something, or Manila. Yeah, I think it's the Philippines or something. I've gone back because there's a couple more of their hilts that I really like. I wanted to buy, but right now they're not taking any more orders due to a shortage of supplies. So I'm gonna have to keep my eye open, and if I can snag a couple more of their sabers, I'm definitely gonna do that. So I definitely suggest Saber Trio. So this one, the next two are actually Saberforge. This one is a Phoenix. It's a kind of a Ahsoka flavored saber. Got it on Etsy. Not from the actual site, but just from Etsy. Not from Saber Trio per se, but Etsy. Saberforge's Etsy store. So Etsy places the order on my behalf. Saberforge gives it to them, and then Etsy ships it to me. This isn't the pommel that came with it. The stock pommel that came with it is actually on my other Saber Trio, on my other Saberforge saber. This one I bought. I think I bought with this. It's the. I can't remember. It's basically it's on Saberforge. This is the one for Saberforge's version of the Darinian. I can't remember what they call it, but so. And this one is in purple, so a fine amethyst kind of color. Again, I think it's got about a 24-inch blade, so you can kind of side wield it, kind of like Ahsoka does. So this is a very Ahsoka-esque saber. I definitely like it. It was a very good saber. I'm still kind of questioning ordering from Saber Trio direct, or I mean Saberforge direct. Because I've heard a lot of bad things about them. So I don't know. So if you have, so I'll just say this: if you have experiences buying from Saberforge direct, good or bad, please leave me comments in the leave me comments down in the comment section and let me know what your experience has been. Maybe they've changed. Maybe they're better now. Maybe they're faster. Their turnaround's faster, or maybe the pandemic has made their shipping and their processing worse. Just let me know in the comments. So this here, I believe the guy told me, so the same guy that I bought that saber from also sold me this one. And we did a saber trade, basically. This is a Saberforge Justicar, I think is what he told me. This is the Phoenix's pommel. Got the kill key. It's in a red color. And then if you hold this down, Let me see.
Main menu. Select optical frequency 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So when you do that, it kind of vibrates it a little bit, makes it a little bit brighter, kind of gives it a shimmer to it. Whoops. Let me see. Let's see.
1, 2, 3.
It's not quite doing it right, but so this is like a very deep red. I'm just gonna put this back on. I still haven't worked out all the bits and pieces of it. The guy also gave me the charger for it, etc. So it's a nice saber. If I was offered enough money, I could definitely sell it, but yeah, not in a rush to sell that one. So for now, this is my saber collection. Like I said, I just ordered a saber from the Pock store. I was looking at some of their other sabers. I was very disappointed that the Fallen and both of the Ahsoka Tano set were gone. And there were a couple other sets I missed. I just missed them out. But so far I'm very happy with what I've got. Right now, like I said, right now I'm trying to downsize a bit. So, you know. And also in the comments, go ahead, throw in what sabers do you suggest? If you could put in links, or maybe links to your videos if you've done saber reviews, or pictures of some of your sabers that you think I should look into, companies I should look into, go ahead and throw those in the comments too. You know, and if I have to upsize, I might even downsize some of the other ones I have, because there's other ones I'm okay with trading, but I just have yet to find the right ones. So again, feel free to reach out to me. All right, thank you. Bye.